Hey guys, what's happening? This is Forgo Nation, and today we're going to do some ABX with Ironman using a CTP of Rage. That's right, I told you guys I was going to be queuing up this Rage. I wanted to do this video a couple days ago when we had no restriction day, but because of the sneak peeks and the leaks, I made videos about that, so I apologize for that, guys. But I have to give Ironman some love, and I definitely built him up quite a bit for this run. Now I just want to prove to you guys that he can hit the cap in ABX. He can do it. He can do the 3.5 million. But Doctor Strange, as I always say in these videos, is better, guys. He's a lot easier to play, especially if you have a Rage on him. He'll be, he's, I wouldn't say a complete button masher, but he's more of a button masher. Whereas with Iron Man, you really got to time everything pretty well on the money. It's pretty difficult, but it can be done. And this is the team you want to be using. You want to use Coulson for that 45% damage dealt to supervillains, and you want to use Star-Lord for this 50% increase of energy attack to blast types. Now let's take a look at my Iron Man. My Iron Man, with that 50% all energy attack leadership, has almost 49,000 energy attack, guys. He's ranked 687 in the world. I got a lot invested in this guy. He has max attack speed, 74 crit rate, which is pretty much almost the max. He has 190 critical damage, which is not too bad. I wish I had a little bit more, at 10% more, but it's all good. And he has 50% ignore defense. He only has 54% dodge, guys. If that dodge was up to 75%, the Rage would be doing even more damage. So just keep that in mind. And he has max skill cooldown. Take a look at his gears, all 25. And if you guys take a look, all of my Uru slots are amplified, every single one of them. I also have 3 Odin's Blessings equipped. You take a look here, I got 6-star energy attack Urus. The rest of the Urus are 5-star or 4-star. And then, of course, the Odin's Blessing is a mythic Uru. And if you guys notice, you can actually mix the Odin's Blessing with the other energy attacks. So it's actually like 3 energy attacks here all together, which is pretty sweet. Plus, we're getting that extra critical damage from that Odin's Blessing. And by the way, guys, I got all these Odin's Blessings from doing World Boss Ultimate completely free. I did not pay money for these things. Same thing here, I got a couple energy attacks, 6-star Urus. And then I have another Odin's Blessing. And the same here, guys. I got him built up quite well. And all of his skills are 6. Now, I'm not going to talk about all that. What we're going to do is we're just going to preview the skill. Now, guys, well, not preview the skill, but actually run through the rotation. Now, the rotation is kind of complex, guys. I'm not going to bullcrap you. It kind of sucks, man. You really are. It's difficult to time. What you want to do, guys, is you want to go 3, cancel 2, cancel 1, hit the 4. You're going to let the 4 play out when you have until the until the second skill is off cooldown. Once that second skill is off cooldown, you're going to hit the 2, you're going to cancel into the 1, and then you're going to hit the 5. You're going to let that 5 completely play out till you get the snap. And then you're going to hit the 3, cancel 2, cancel 1, cancel 4. You're going to let that 4 play out until the 2 is off cooldown again. Once that 2 is off cooldown, you're going to hit the 2, cancel into the 1, cancel into the 3, cancel into the tier 3. Once he shoots the blast, you're going to hit your 5th skill. You're going to let that 5th skill completely play out. Then you're going to hit the 4. When you have 1 second left on the proc, then you're going to hit your 2, cancel 1, cancel 3, and then go into the 5. Let the 5 completely play out. And then you're going to go back into the 2, cancel 1, and then go into the 4. You'll let the 4 play out until the 2 is off cooldown, and then you're going to hit the 2, cancel into the 1, cancel into the 3, and then go back into the 5. Then you're going to go 2, cancel 1, back into the tier 3, and then you're going to hit the 3 and then the 5 skill. Boom. It is pretty complex. This is just the beginning of the rotation, guys. Once you get the rotation flowing, it's not too bad. Once you get it going, it's not too bad. And you guys will see in the gameplay. I'll show you, how we're doing it. But let's get out of here. It takes a bit of practice to get it down. I'm not gonna lie. He has a fully awakened Power of Angry Hulk set. He has a CTP of Rage, and that dodge is quite low in that Rage. I wish it was higher, but it is what it is. And he has a mythic uni. So guys, let's take him into a little slow-mo so you can see how we do this rotation, and let's rock and roll. What's the century's real name? Okay, so let's do this. We'll switch to Ironman. We're going to start out with that 3, cancel 2, cancel 1, go into the 4. There's a 2. And your first rotation, guys, you're going to and then you're going to hit the 4, and you're going to let that 4 play out until the 2 is off cooldown. Once that 2 is off cooldown, you're going to hit the 2. You'll see me hit the 2. Now I'm going to hit the 2, then I'm going to hit the 1, and then I'm going to hit the 5. Boom! After you hit the 5, you want to hit the 3, and now that 2's off cooldown again. You're going to hit the 2, then the 1, and then the 4. You're going to let that 4 play out until there's about 1 second left on the proc. Well, actually until the 2's off cooldown. Then you're going to hit the 2. Now you see the tier 3 is ready. We hit the 2 and then the 1, and then the 3. Now the tier 3. We're going to let off that blast, and then we're going to hit the 5. Every time you do the tier 3 skill, guys, you're going to be using the 5 skill when you have a rage. You let the 5 play out. We get that snap. There's that snap. Now we're going to go back into the 4. And if you guys notice, there's about 3 seconds left on the damage proc. We're going back into the 4. When there's 1 second left on the damage proc, we're going to hit the 2, then the 1. Now we're going to hit the 3. Now we're going to hit the 5. Boom shakalaka. And now we're going to go back into the 2, the 1, and then we're going to go into the 4. If you guys notice, there's about 2 seconds left on the damage proc. We hit the 4. We let it play out. Now we're going to go ahead and hit the tier 3, and then the 3rd skill, and then the 5. Sometimes when you're doing the tier 3, you'll hit the 3rd skill before the tier 3. Sometimes you'll hit the tier 3, then the 3rd skill, then the 5. It changes, guys. So let's get into the ABX action. So let's do this. Going for that cap. So again, guys, let's go through the rotation. You're going to start with that 3. You're going to go 2, cancel 1, cancel 4. You let the 4 play out until the 2 is off cooldown. Then you're going to hit the 2, the 1, then the 5. Then you're going to hit the 3, the 2, cancel into the 1, cancel into the 4. We got about 3 seconds left on the proc. We're going to hit the 2, the 1. Then we're going to hit the 3, the tier 3, and then the 5. Boom! Then you're going to hit the 4. When there's 1 second left on the proc, you're going to go in the 2, 1, 3, and then the 5. Then you go 2, 1, 4. And you guys notice the tier 3 is almost off cooldown. It's off cooldown. You're going to hit the tier 3, the 3, then the 5. And guys, that's pretty much what you want to do. Now, in this run, just so you guys know, anytime you're facing the beast, it will roar 3 times throughout the fight and will decrease all damage received from you. And that decrease all damage received will stack. Right there, it just happened. I actually missed it. So right now, he's decreasing all damage received. Now, I'm just, in this run, guys, I'm not going to show you how to, you can cancel the Beast Roar with Ironman with his 5th skill, but you got to time it properly. And I'll put up in the screen here right now, showing the times that the Beast will roar. And if you can time it right and hit your 5th skill and time it right, you can cancel the Beast throughout the entire fight. Now, in this run, I did not cancel it because, 1, I don't have a lot of practice doing that. 2, I also just want to show you guys that Ironman can bulldoze his way through this and do enough damage that he can get the max score if built properly, if you're timing your procs properly. And honestly, I just seem to have more luck timing procs and just playing the character more than I do canceling the roar. But in all reality, you should be trying to cancel that roar if you can. That's really going to help your score, but you got to time it properly. It's like you're timing the roar and timing the proc all in conjunction together. It's very difficult, but it can be done, guys. It can be done. I just don't have a lot of practice with it, so I'm not too worried about it. Plus, I can get the max score with the build that I have. But man, Ironman's a beast, guys. I mean, it's difficult, but he can definitely do it. I can consistently score about 3.4 million. Takes me about 4 or 5 tries to get to 3.5, which isn't too bad. Pretty awesome. So until they raise the ABX max score, I'm pretty happy with this. I'm just happy he can hit the max. It's freaking awesome. So again, I do not regret building this guy. And there the beast roared and I missed it again. So guys, I mean, we're doing all this with the beast decreasing all damage received. We're going to get the max score with the beast doing that. So that just shows you that Ironman can go even higher. You know, he could probably score 3.8, 3.9 million if I was canceling all these beast roars and timing all these procs perfectly. It's pretty insane, guys. He's pretty awesome. Loving the hell out of him. And I was really happy to be able to bring you guys a max score from this dude. Look at this. Boom! Got it. Hell yes! Not easy, but can be done. So guys, let me know what you think about old Ironman. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one.